ready to expand again. When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield from the Storm Shield console.
Hello, this is my home base. I would like to show some trap possibility for war games. I think it can be good advantage to win more wargame simulations. I like very much this open trap building combination. I think it's one of the beauty of the game, combination trap and find in fun way. You can see how the monsters can fly up with the wall launcher, from there the floor launcher combination. It's pretty fun. I think it's really nice in the game. It's the reverse of the building. And I think don't need to use always just metal. So I did many research with war games, and I believe it's not important. You can use metal and wood combination. With wood you can save lots of material. The basic walls, of course, you would need to put with metal, like here when I choose the stairs possibility, stairs building. They can come from here, from this direction. Oh, some hot bath. But you would need to take care if you use stairs, because smasher can destroy sometimes. And so it's better, I show you, if under the stairs you also put some traps, and with it you can save many time until when you can fast way rebuild back. I can offer, if somewhere is stairs like this, it's always better when players prefer stay behind, because monsters with propane tank can also like to throw it to the players, so then will be the owner's base, or I mean trap tunnels, that way will be a little bit destroyed. So if the players stay behind and trust a little bit the trap tunnel, not so much trap can be destroyed. Here I put more times gas traps, only with war games with the head game challenge. It's better if you change all of them, I think, for ceiling zapper. Actually, then I changed this one for war games, and then with the head game challenge I also put here, here, or you can also put here when they just coming. And also good if around your main building also some traps, because if you choose those challenge like shortcut, or no, that simulation shortcut, or challenge close quarters, or heavy explosive, is better if also some traps around your main building. But normally if you're, for other simulations, if your trap tunnel is good and trustable, you don't need to care about some of these traps. You can maximum let the floor launcher, the launcher pad. So here I like to use double walls. So when, for example, one will be destroyed, here is the other one, what can also make them fly away farther. Also not a bad idea. For example, this direction, when sometimes smasher can come out and destroy this one, even after don't need to care about so much other some monsters who can reach the building, because They will stay fly away and you can kill them until they cannot do a lot of damage in fast way. So this tunnel I did in this here also with 2 floor fun box. I call it fun box. Even when space rocks simulation you choose, you can maximum you need just healing sometimes here at the top, but it cannot be destroyed the tunnel. I never, when I did simulation it didn't happen, but I will also show more games with some more war games in videos with more type of challenge, even the hardest one with combination. And you will see not always need to use to be a constructor, or even you don't need to use base. I did all of my solo war game video like this ninja. I like her character because this ninja, the name Mary, yeah, she can decreases smoke bomb. She can decrease smoke bomb cooldown by 42%. So it means if in your team alchemists are also who can heal you, you can heal yourself more times. And I think in war games it's really important, if you do solo game, to heal yourself if need as much as possible. Not all time, maybe you have time to put fire camp or maybe your base, that type of base, when even empty place around the building or no healing pads. And so I like this character for war games. I like she. It's also better from this direction. I just saw here I did the symmetric way. So it's also good that from that direction down, from down, there is another way. What monsters can use. So they can come this way too. Here also not important, everything from metal. So they can come from here. I put here wall launcher, so they can fly a nice distance. Here also I put double wall launcher. I let it open so they can fly, not here, but they can fly much higher. And I saw many home base before, others home bases, and I liked also when the trap tunnel from down is straight way than here. But I think it's better if you do a little bit just longer, not just also because you need more time, it's because it's longer monsters. So more monsters you prefer, then it's sure this way, so you can have more fun. If some of them come from this direction, they will fly down here, so it's better if you have some traps here too. I believe this way it had to be always closed, I think, because that way they again will try to go up from that to that direction. And as I saw in others home bases, they always tried to also come from down if it's totally open. It was an open way too, so they will just come behind this way. So I like to do small walls and close every way possibility. But this, I think, is better if it's totally closed, and for that, of course, not enough wood. It's better if you do with metal. It's like here, I also use metal to close total this way, this direction. If you use lots of metal, then it's sure they don't want come across on it. Under the stairs I like to put some doors, because sometimes it's when you choose time cheat challenge, so when you have time cheat possibility and when you have to go downstairs the stairs, you don't need to, or other player maybe cannot edit or something. If it's no build zone, and it's better if this way we can also reach the clock, we can win more time. This way I also show the tunnel from down. They appear from here. I did here also symmetric way, so I let only 2 place. Normally it was 3, just I closed that. So they... oh, it was not upgraded. So they can come from here, they fly up as I showed before, and here also another way, not just in the tunnel, because if they respawn here, they can choose this way too. Here I also let open up, because this way wall launcher can really do a nice flying distance for them. And yes, for this lava or meteor from up, sometimes after that you need to rebuild a little bit. Like here, sometimes that can be also destroyed, because the lobbers like to shoot your base from here. Yes, here already was destroyed at 4 piece. Here also symmetric this way. Upstairs the building I always put some traps, because when if you choose tornado simulation, or so those one when blaster can throw monsters to your base up, is better if some traps until when you don't kill them or they don't die. When space rock simulation you choose, I put also more anti-air trap up. So the, yes, this one, anti-air trap, I said in good way. Don't need too much, I think. But if you play solo, it's better if you have some, because you cannot shoot all of them. I did that challenge already alone in solo, but I did it in rolling fog with rolling fog challenge, and I didn't see a lot. So it's better if more anti-air trap upstairs. In my base, only for, so the weak point, it's the invasion simulation. It's not impossible to do, but if you cannot destroy the UFO from up in time, and if the alien, for example, choose this attractive place for him to fall down, it's already happened, so the more funny place he chooses, so if he fall across this building, this trap building, then the half or even all can be destroyed. So after, what you can just do, it's close always this hallway when the monsters wants to come up, until when you don't kill the UFO and you not try to build something fast way, or here more possibilities than fast way, more traps. But yes, it's not so advantage, and here also. So if it would be fall across on that building, that would be a little bit not so fun. But other simulations, this base, it's really good. Now I show one amplifier. The shield is still closed, if you see. So I did Twin Peaks home base defense 3, but I didn't do yet the 4th. So that's why the shield is more closer yet. I sometimes I have to rebuild some traps directly before when Wargame starts, when the shield disappears, because I don't have so much possibility to do it right now. It's just not much, just 3 or 4 traps inside the tunnel. In this way, I let only one way to come up from this tunnel. It's here. I already did more research. It was enough. Sometimes Smasher at the double trouble simulation destroy this way to come up. So yeah, it's not so good. But in other simulations it's always okay. Then the Smasher try to destroy only this gas trap, this floor. So I have to take care more times and need to rebuild, but it's not catastrophic if I cannot do. So the tunnel, yeah. They spawn, they will count from here. Everywhere gas traps here too. Yes, from this side there I would need to put broadside, one gas trap, and here this box one more. One more broadside. So this is the box, can fly, and here start again our fun place. This building also can be with wood, so that's not a problem. It can be also from wood. Here, because I cannot build that direction, I always need to look the big map, because some lobbers, some blasters like to arrive in hiding way and to shoot my base. Or if I still have some seconds before Wargames, I go there and I put some walls around, so I also win time, but it's not all time I'm doing. That way also I just closed a mini tunnel just for the lobbers. It's nothing special. I closed that way. Jumper pad. About jumper pad, I can recommend, if you have always around your base at Wargames, just some, because maybe if it's no trap challenge or no build zone, or exist those type of home bases when not so much free plays down, and you can help with for your teammates, those one who are not ninja, and it can save life too. So really it's good if they can use jump pads. Here I also close that way. with full metal. We hear lots of material inside. It's sure they will not come up from this direction. This wall launcher is just for case. It's better to think about everything, because shortcut simulation is also possible, so it's better if something here too. Show my other amplifier. Yeah. From here they will arrive from this direction most time. So they come from here, that's why it's better. Just now I cannot do because of the shield. If I do there or here, more gas traps, not so much possibility because of these natural stairs. So I put wall launcher. Here not good to put nothing on the floor, because for them it will shows it's something which is closed. So then they will start to maybe choose behind way more of them. So it's better if they can come easy way. The other direction from this tunnel, when they can come from here. So if they come from here, I close this way totally, again with lots of metal. I'm showing. So it's sure they will not come up from here. So those ones who choose this way, they can come and wall launcher can send them in this box. Here also I need to rebuild one trap. Then they come here. And now here we go in the same tunnel. And they can also come from behind. Some lobbers like to come in hiding way, and some monsters also. So those ones who come from behind, they can fly nice way. Lots of wall launcher again. I let open up all this jumping pad, healing bed. Little bit surviving way. Upstairs, here I put again some traps. Here it was a research for defenders, so I just let it after this way. You can go around. Here I also like to use this double wall with the wall launcher, but here upstairs I put also traps if they fly here. And because of this shield, this I also need to rebuild before Wargame starts because of the lobbers. From wood, here also enough if you do that from wood. Here the basic was not, so that's not really good. But here those traps, it's enough from wood. Then I just like to put some traps also behind even those direction who it's sure they will not come. Or the shortcut simulation, they also not come here. I put also a wall launcher from this direction, because when you choose shortcut simulation or when you have to protect the bomb and always appear in different directions, then it's better if you can also make them fly. Bye bye. You can make grill the monsters down. So this was one of my amplifier. Put their healing pads too. In the other amplifier here inside, you can also put defender if you want. I also did the same. You can just go around, or if player wants to shoot from inside, that's also possible. I'm see now all simulations to talk about. So torn apart on my base, it's pretty easy. So this base have lots of advantage. I did many research and I will show more videos with more difficult simulation and challenge together, so you will see too. Space rocks also not hard. Quantum countdown, it's not hard, so it's possible really to do. Invasion, as I said, invasion, if the UFO fall down across on that building with trap combinations with the open one, then yes, a little bit harder to do it, but not impossible. Meltdown, it's pretty easy in this base. Mispad also. Shortcut, it's also but here, as I said, you would need to put more traps around, like not just wall launcher, also as I did wooden force spikes or something what can make them slower. Safety zone, it's pretty easy here. Actually I thought it will be not so easy, but after when I did alone, even I got a surprise. So this base has advantage for this simulation too. Hex game, it also was not hard. Double trouble, about this I really thought it will not, maybe will not work, but it was not hard. So if your tunnel can work really well and not so much monsters can come up after the big monsters, then you just need to take care about the two big monsters. And if you played already Frostnite before, you know their abilities. So they have two different abilities. The monsters, one is always like to destroy your walls, your base walls around. The other one always wants to follow you. So if you are clever and you always move that way, when behind you nothing important building what they could destroy. So mostly I like to prefer play with them, like to stand here, and when that one wants me to attack, who always follow me, then I just jump and can fall down. Of course later will appear again here up, or the monsters change abilities and the other one wants to follow me, but mostly I'm in this corner, and sometimes I just go back to check that everything all is with the tunnels, with the smaller monsters.
Wish I could.
And I go back again and I play with them, also with the other amplifiers. I try to do that way, then just one of them do some damage. And even not a problem if you choose double trouble and no build zone challenge together. I will show that simulation too, even in solo and with ninja, so without base, not without constructor, and you will see it's not that hard. If you know how you need to move with the one monster, even if the other destroy one walls and your tunnels really good, then it will be not a problem. I try to choose those type of challenge and simulation combination together, which can be the hardest, and I did in solo. I video, so I can show you later when I will upload those videos too. Double trouble also possible with full challenge. So let's see, the other's hotspot is also not hard in this base. Denied is also good simulation and easy one. So let's see then the challenges. Close quarters. Yes, between challenge, so in simulate if it's harder or disadvantage, in challenge the close quarters, because close quarters, that one, the simulation will start here. So when it starts here, it's mean not just the half, the whole building disappear. So it's not impossible to do the challenge, the hardest one. So after always building traps here, and yes, so possible to do if these traps helps a lot slower, then I also build here more traps, and here the same, they will appear from here at close quarters, so directly at the most fun place. So this our fun box building will disappear totally. So close quarters in my base with these tunnels, not the best, not impossible, but not the best choice. Let's see, forward, rolling fog. It's really easy, I think. Not just because, of course, I know my own base, but as I said, other players, or if I heard, for them was easy too. And really not so much to do if they are not inside the trap, they stay behind. So it's not a bad surprise. Of course, this we never know. So if the second one it would come invasion, we are not so happy. If others come, we can be happy. No build zone. Said it's not a problem, because if you have a good trap tunnel, it's also, so that's why if you do these double walls already, if you put here more traps already, if you know already forward that you will choose no build zone, you can prepare a little bit better yourself. But for this base really don't need to do a lot for no build zone, because those trap possibilities. Heavy explosive, this also possible to do. It's not a hard one. It can help the wall launcher and every launcher types, or every traps what can make monsters slowly around the main building. And it's not good this time also when you are in your trap tunnel, because if they explode, the traps also explode. So that's why, as I said, if propane monsters come or other monsters, it's really not good in this type of, near this type of traps. You are close, maybe you are a good fighter, you can do a lot, or maybe you just can run down and put your turret or your teddy and come up again, and the propane monster or others will not see you, and nothing bad can happen. I even did, if I remember back, heavy explosives with safety zone. Yes, with safety zone simulation that I will show also. Trapped out. This one I would like to show you how you can solve it. It's also really not a problem, because that's why it's good if you put, I like to put these small walls in the trap tunnel. I like this one better than this one. More type of exist also, but I'm just show I like this one because also I can hide myself behind, so I cannot be heard as much, and that's why it's good with trapped out challenge, because when every trap will disappear from your tunnel, but these small walls will stay here. So those just in front of the monsters you can change, but I think then it's better this one because you still can shoot them, and after you just can open back. After you come again a little bit, if need, back, you shoot them again. It's easier edit to this wall, I think, or for me. So you can use all of your little wall traps, walls which already in your trap tunnel, and here you can also do fast way. So with this base it's really not a problem with this type of tunnels, but in my base with type of tunnels where you put small walls, you can really make advantage from them a lot. Okay, and full time. It's also not a problem even with double trouble. When they destroy more walls, you can do it. I already tried double trouble with no build zone. I tried with full time, but I will try also double trouble with trapped out, and I will see how I can handle it. So after I will tell you it worked or not worked. I think it's not impossible. And head games. Yes, the last one. So head games, as I said, is better if you use ceiling zapper. That can do for them it's little damage until when you kill them or when they don't die. Let's see what else it's important, or maybe I already thought everything what I thought. It's possible here to do put a little bit more walls just to coordinate the sure flying direction, but that's not so important. So here I didn't put traps yet. I did more simulation. I wanted just let it empty way if need, maybe for later because of launchers I will put, but as I tried most simulations and didn't need it, so just that's why here it's empty yet. And as I said, not important, always use metal. It's really not important. I already know how much time you have to spend with farming and building a good base. And I also know later I would need to use much more material when I will do more home-based defense, because I will have more amplifiers. So after maybe I have to rebuild again everything. But then I will show that also later how I will solve those war games if I can. So I hope I could help a little bit. I'm just going around once more. Maybe I forgot some little informations. Maybe I told everything. It's also a good solution, I think, at the corner to put also launcher pad. Floor launcher. I always say launcher pad after jumper pad, but it's floor launcher. Official name. Here also. Okay, I think I told everything what I thought or what I wanted. I really think it's a pretty nice game. All of Fortnite, they always put something beauty in it. So I mean, you have possibility to choose things which is really work, and you don't care about other things which is more effective. It's not a problem, but you can also choose those possibilities when you can have another fun too in the same time, with effective things, with good things. And you can also share this fun with others. So this is my little base. I hope you like the video. If you have questions, or if you want to maybe say some good other ideas, or what you would like to share with us or with me, you can write in comments. I will be happy with it, and I will put soon wargame videos, what I did in solo way. I hope that I could help a little bit and you had fun time, and you will have more fun time when you look other videos too. My favorite all of Fortnite is the Frostnite. So it was a little bit good feeling to me when I saw in Wargames, when it came first, the double trouble. It was a little bit of that. I appeared here, I finished here. Thank you for watching me. Have a nice day. Bye bye.